I was.
You were already back from San Diego? Or
No, that was way before San Diego. That was the year before. That was either the year before I was in San Diego, and I was working, but I was only doing the after-school program.
After Misha left, though, wasn't it?
Possibly.
If I was drinking that much whiskey, that must have been between Elizabeth and Misha.
So I think I was in college, because I think the reason why I could do it was I didn't have any classes on Monday. So I could come here on Sunday, drink with you, and then just get up and drive back to my house whenever.
7 years ago sound right to you, or?
About that.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
I realize how much
She got some fun. No, thank you. I would love to, maybe sometime during the summer, but.
Oh, I think I'm taking Gary back up too, by the way.
Oh, okay.
So don't worry about Gary. There was something I wanted to talk to you about.
Oh, well, I want to talk politics when you come back in.
Fun to smoke weed.
What?
Fun to smoke weed and talk politics.
Are you cool to hang out for a while? Or?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I don't want to. I don't want to overstay my welcome.
No. I don't have to make dinner tonight. I got to go pick up Elizabeth to watch Breaking Bad, but I'm cool for a while.
Okay.
Cool hanging out for a bit.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'll tell you about my mushroom trip when I get back to.
Oh God. Okay. So, alright. Your opinion on the current status of Barack Obama's popularity. Am I the only one who thinks that basically he's a complete failure as a president and that even the Democrats realize that now?
Rush Limbaugh was just talking about this the other day.
And I wish I could listen to Rush.
I only listen to his weekend shows. On the weekend, he does like a recap.
Right,
yeah. And I don't get over enough to hear him normally, but they play that all day on the weekends. And he was kind of talking about the exact same thing, Obama's unpopularity and how the Democrats think of him. And he was saying that the basic Democrat philosophy isn't that Obama is such a bad president. It's just the Republican Congress blockaded him on everything he tried to do. And if those stupid, greedy Republicans had just gotten out of the way, we'd be living in a much better America by now. And it's hard to speak for someone else's mind, but that's more what the Democrats seem to think about it.
But it seems like, and this is the Democratic, not pollsters, but advisors and stuff. Whenever I watch like Chris Matthews and stuff like that, they seem to say, yes, the Republicans are blockading him on stuff, but he's such a weak leader that he can't get through the blockaded stuff. That G.W. Bush could get through a Democratic Congress stuff that he wanted to get done. You know, Bill Clinton was able to get through a Republican Congress stuff he wanted to get done. Barack Obama can't seem to get anything that he really wants done. Like, he spent every bit of capital that he had, all the goodwill that he had, like, pushing through healthcare. And so now he's got nothing left. He's got nothing left, and they won't budge on anything, and that he is not budge on anything, that despite the fact that he's president, and he's got the power of, you know, the bully pulpit, he can't convince the American people to convince, I mean, if he went to the American people and he said, we need this, and it was a good thing, people would call him their congressman, and it would get through even with some Republican votes, because they don't want to lose their individual district. And to me, it seems like the Democrats think he's such a weak leader that despite all the problems, he should be able to get something more than what he is.
We're talking about, to agree with you, we're talking about not only everything you just said that I agree with, but all of this is happening in an environment of a country that was receptive to his message. A country that latched on to this man, and even more than the man, the message. We're ready for this. We're convinced that they wanted it, whether or not they were really ready. They were convinced that they wanted it. And that was the environment for which Obama started his presidency. Blind, cloying love. And he turned it into this. And you're right. I was going to say, well, you know, if the Republican Congress is really, really against what this guy's doing, and I think they should be, but the value judgment aside, if they were really, really opposed to it, I could see them blocking out a lot of things. But, you know, you're right. If their constituents were calling up their fucking offices, bombing their secretaries with messages about how they didn't want this or they didn't want that, congressmen listen to that shit.
They do. Like I was telling you, you know,